Hello YouTube, it's your boy YGO King of Scrubs here. I'm at you with my TrapTrix deck profile. I did play this build this weekend. It is just 3 structure decks. I'm going to show you what I played. I did change the list a little bit from my original build, and then I'm going to show you the recommended cards for the lowest budget possible that I think you need to upgrade this deck. Let's go ahead and start off with the main deck. We played 2 Putica. Searches the field spell and then gets a banish. The banish is a little bit of a double-edged sword because they get to bring anything they want back, but it is an optional effect that is up to your opponent. Let me double check that actually. I believe that's how it works. Your opponent controls banish it. During the next standby phase, your opponent can special summon it. It is an optional effect that's up to your opponent to special summon one of them. You do not have to remind them. You just have to inform them of what the card does, and then it's up to them on whether they choose to summon or not. Next, we played 3 Myrmelio, one of the best starters in the deck, along with 3 Mantis. Usually, if you open another trap with Myrmelio, you can get to the full combo. With Mantis, you can search the extender and do the full combo anyways. The thing you would search with Mantis is the Arachnocampa, which I play 3 of. I know a lot of builds are bringing it down to 2, but in the structure deck build, I do like it as a 3 of. A card that I would recommend as a 1 of, but I did play as a 2 of because structure decks is the Vesiculo, another extender. It is very good and has a decent follow-up graveyard effect. The final TrapTrix monster I did play was 2 Dionea. Very good for follow-up plays and very good for recycling trap cards. The final monster we played in the main deck was triple Ash Blossom and Joyous Spring. Comes in the structure deck. Best hand trap right now. It's very good against a lot of the meta. I did play against 2 cash players over the weekend. I will probably be uploading one of the videos of those, and I beat both of them. It was very good. From here, we move on to the spells. I did play 2 TrapTrix Garden, or TrapTrix Garden. Sorry, it is not specifically a TrapTrix card, but it's definitely a card you want. I'll probably bring this down to 1 with the recommended upgrades that I show you. And then I did play 3 Trap Tantalizing Tune. This card is very good. It's draw power and recycle power. The recycle power comes up a lot against Kashtira. From there, I also did choose to main deck 3 Regeki as we struggle just a little bit going second. We can play through a lot of boards, but we need something to help push through, and usually they waste a negate on this, or it's able to clear their board if they only have disruptions and no negates. That wraps it up for the spells. Very good spell lineup, in my opinion. I would only change some slight things for the spell lineup, but we'll go over that here in a moment. From there, we move on to the trap cards. I did play 3 Holatea. In my original build, I was only playing 2, but that is the build that has like the Therions and stuff in it, which I'm happy to start seeing that a lot of people are going after my build. I know I'm not a popular YouTuber or anything, but I know a lot of people are playing the Therion build, which I was happy to see. I called that. And moving forward, the 2 one-of trap holes I played was Bottomless Trap Hole and Floodgate Trap Hole. Floodgate Trap Hole, you might play more of if you're going to see a lot more Kashtira, but I only have 3 Kashtira players at my locals, so I ended up siding 2 of them instead of maining them. I have a lot of branded players at my locals. From there, we did play 2 Terrifying Trap Hole Nightmares. Very good card. This is the first trap hole that doesn't just have to do something to a summon, which is very nice. I would probably keep this as a 2 of in the final build. From there, we played 2 TrapTrix Trap Hole Nightmare. It's basically Solemn Strike, and it did so much this weekend. It was absolutely helpful. Then we played 2 Gravediggers Trap Hole. I tried it at 1, but I kept finding myself wanting a second one. It kept coming up, so I'm really happy I put the second one in, and it does come up. You do want to play the 2. I cited a 3rd one, but you don't have to. From there, I played 3 Evenly Match. Again, another board breaker. It did everything I wanted it to this weekend and absolutely performed amazingly. I resolved it so many times, and it helped just so much. We'll move on to the extra deck. The extra deck, just out of structure decks, is pretty simple and pretty straightforward. You're playing 3 Sarah. We played 2 Curlia. And we played 2 Atupis. That's our XC's lineup, or not XC's, I said XC's. Our Link lineup. Our XC's lineup consists of 2 Alamoris, 3 Rafflesia, and 3 Pina Colada. I'm calling it Pina Colada. I don't care. It's Pina Colada now. This card is absolutely amazing and helped against the branded matchup, being able to take their Albaz when they dumped it for branded fusion. Came up a lot and was very good. From there, we move on to the sideboard. The sideboard that I played out of just the structure decks was 3 Retaliating Seas. It didn't come up a ton, but I did get to play it once, but I didn't see it that match. It was very good, though. Sorry about that. My cat jumped right into the middle of the screen. Live editing done cheap. Then we played 3 of the Sticky String Kaiju and 3 of the Mysterious Dust Kaiju. I cited these in a lot of games when I knew I was going second. They were very good. I would keep at least probably 4 of them in, if not 5, when I change this build, which I'm going to show you the recommended updates for like the cheapest updates. There we played 1 Feather Duster. I did play 2 Phantom Knights of Shade Brigandine. I never cited this in. I cited this in when I was going first. It never came up. From there, I cited the 1 Gravedigger's Trap Hole and 2 more Floodgate Trap Holes. I did cite these and the Gravedigger's Trap Hole in pretty regularly, and they were pretty good. From here, I'm going to explain the things I think would be good for upgrading the deck and what you should take out for the upgrade. All right, so my recommended upgrades are pretty obvious. 3 Parallel Exceed. I think this card should have came in the structure deck, to be honest, but we didn't get it. And then the only other card I recommend for the main deck would be Called by the Grave. All these 4 will upgrade your deck and push you beyond so much, it's ridiculous. From there, for the extra deck, I am recommending a number 41 Baguska and an Abyss Dweller. These 2 cards upgrade your deck immensely and can do a lot. Oh, by the way, I ended up taking second with the 3 structure decks at my locals. From there, the sideboard cards I recommend are 3 Artifact Lancia. I think these are very much needed. Now, the cards that I recommend to take out for at least like the main deck and stuff like that. I forgot to pull those out. That's my bad. Hold on. That'll be quick and easy to find. Alright, so the easy cards to switch out for the 4 in the main deck are your Field Spell, 1 of your Vesiculo, 1 of the TrapTrix Trap Hole Nightmare, or Terrifying Trap Hole Nightmare, and 1 of the TrapTrix Trap Hole Nightmare. Those are the easy cards to switch out in your main deck. Easy switch outs. I'm going to do that right now, and then we'll see what this deck does at my tournaments this week, see how well I do, and I'll let you know on that. I will be posting, like I said, a video later this week of my past weekend's tournaments. We are playing the 1 Called By and the 3 Parallel Exceed. I am excited to be able to throw these into the deck. These are very good upgrades and things that I think everybody should consider playing. They will help a lot. If you're looking to spend a little more and do a little more, I'll show you what's after that. As for your switch-ins for Baguska, you can easily take out 1 of your Rafflesia, and you can take out 1 of your Pina Colada. These are easy switch-ins for those, and they're nice too. And it's nice that it's such easy switch-ins. We're switching just into, like I said, the Baguska and the Dweller. Those are just the 2 easy add-ins for the extra deck. As for our sideboard, we're just trying to put in 3 Artifact Lancias, our 2 easy switch outs, 2 Shade Brigandine, and then we can easily switch out 1 of the Dust Kaiju. These are pretty easy switch outs, and then I'll show you, like I said, what I would recommend for heavier upgrades anyways. So these guys come out, and in go our Lancias. They're running away from me. They keep sliding all over the place. Every time I pick one up, the other one slides away. But in go our Artifact Lancias into the sideboard. If you're looking for something a little heavier to pick up to put into the extra and main, things like that, you can definitely look up Spriggan's Merrymaker and Gigantic Champion Sargass. These are very good cards, and they're pretty cheap. After this, you could always look at adding a Zeus, but these two are pretty easy. And with that package, I know a lot of people are just playing the one Lily, but I always recommend at least two. It's an extender and can help you play as it helps you go into almost all your Link monsters. You'll want at least one Therion King Regulex, and then I know a lot of people play the one disc Coliseum. You can play two. It just depends on what you think would work best for you. If you play two, I kind of like the third Lily. It just, like I said, it 100% depends on what you think will work best for you. But this is the package that I'm choosing to go with right now to test out. It's a little smaller, it's a little less invasive. It's one field spell, two Lily, one Regulex, and the Spriggan's Merrymaker and the Champion Sargos. I'll be testing those out next. I do want to play with just the Parallel Exceeds and stuff this week and see how that goes, and I'll let you guys know how it goes. I'll probably record some of those games like I normally do and get those posted for you so you guys can see how they work out. But until then, remember to like, subscribe, and comment down below on how bad I'm doing.